This is Sunday, January 4th, 2026. I'm Tomlyn Nicholson. We start with breaking news out of Venezuela. President Donald Trump announced that U.S. forces conducted a large-scale strike, capturing Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and his wife. They were flown out of the country in a successful operation involving law enforcement. Explosions rocked Caracas, prompting Venezuela to declare a state of emergency. Trump called it a brilliant mission against narcoterrorism. Turning to the Middle East, President Trump warned Iran that if its regime killed peaceful protesters amid growing unrest over the economy, the U.S. would intervene forcefully. GOP senators backed the statement, emphasizing action and consequences, contrasting it with past administrations' inaction. Maduro was addressing state TV alongside officials when U.S. strikes began, vowing to resist what he called colonial aggression just before his capture. The broadcast underscores the surprise element of the operation that led to his swift removal from power. The House Judiciary Committee recently released a full transcript of former special counsel Jack Smith's deposition, where he admitted judges were not informed that subpoenas in Arctic Frost probe that targeted GOP lawmakers' phone records to avoid obstruction risks. Senate Judiciary Chairman Chuck Grassley has scheduled a series of 2026 hearings to examine the investigation scope, which subpoenaed over 400 Republicans, highlighting concerns over its breadth and legal implications. Congressional leaders from both parties reacted to the Venezuela operation, with Republicans generally supporting Trump's action as necessary for regional stability, while Democrats criticized it as unauthorized overreach lacking prior briefings. The Gang of Eight was not informed beforehand, sparking debates on executive authority and calls for immediate oversight hearings. On the home front, border crossings hit a historic low in 2025, with just 245 daily apprehensions on average. The Trump administration's aggressive enforcement, including daily raids and policy shifts, reversed years of chaos at the southern border. Crime rates plummeted nationwide, with U.S. homicides dropping by roughly 20% in 2025, the largest single-year decline on record. Federal initiatives targeting urban violence credited Trump's law enforcement push for the turnaround. World leaders expressed mixed responses to the U.S. capture of Maduro, with some Latin American countries welcoming the move against the regime, while others like Russia and China condemn it as a violation of sovereignty. Diplomatic discussions are underway to address potential international repercussions and stabilize the region post-operation. Drug makers are set to rise U.S. prices on at least 350 branded medications this year, with a median hike of around 4%. Even as some companies have agreed to pricing deals with the Trump administration. This increase affects popular drugs, including vaccines and cancer treatments, marking a rise from last year's 250 planned hikes, according to healthcare research data. The Ninth Circuit Court ruled California's ban on openly carrying firearms unconstitutional, delivering a major Second Amendment victory for gun owners in the state.